What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Max, and today you join me on a slightly wet day with the Cupra Leon ST VZ petrol version, which means that this is the 333 horsepower version of the Cupra Leon Sports Tourer, which is a car that we do not get in the Netherlands, neighbor. So Martijn went to Spain and picked up this car. He made a video of his journey back from Barcelona through Spain, France, etc. So that video will be already online, probably. Click in the top right corner. Today I'm going to show you around it. We'll take a look at the spec, at the gear, and we'll take it for a drive towards the Autobahn for an Autobahn blast. Because 333, that is a lot in this little Leon station wagon. I love this car. It's a shame that we don't get it. Why don't we get it? It's stupid. We only have the 272 horsepower hybrid version of this Leon Sports Tourer, which is also a nice drivetrain. You know, 272 is fine. 120 or 130 kilometers of electric driving. It's a very good car, but this is the business. So at the front we've got some of this gray trim around the car for the grille and the side intakes and the side skirt, the mirrors, stuff like that. This is Century Copper Matte, quite a nice color. They have a lot of matte colors available at Cupra, but there's one in particular I really like, which is called Taiga Gray, and it's this, I don't know, it looks a bit like Crayon from Porsche, that super light gray. I think it fits the car really well. You have the new headlights as well with the triple LED daytime running light. Of course, the Transformer Karate Kid logo. And we've got the 19-inch forged wheels. And I believe that this car has the Akebono brakes, the upgrade brakes, which are just fabulous. Really, really good braking performance. Pedal feels super aggressive, and it just really adds to the chuckability of the car. Just the feeling that you can throw it around, you can drive it hard, knowing that when you hit those brakes, the car stops quickly. And it really benefits your sense of, I don't know, trust in the car, which is very important. 19-inch forged with the copper details and Hankook Ventus S1 Evo 3 tires. Very good tires, especially in these conditions, actually. We've got the adjustable suspension as well, which is amazing. I've been raving about this suspension ever since I drove it in the Golf GTI for the first time, I think. Incredible. Gray accents, like I said, a bit of black around the windows and privacy glass. And then in the rear we've got, well, space is not bad. You can see the seats are pretty big, and this is pretty far back, but still for adults with a squeeze should be possible on a trip. We've got the panoramic roof as well. In general, it's a nice interior. It's pretty spacious. It's not, you know, massive. It's not a big station wagon. It's like VW Golf station wagon size, of course. So it's practical enough. We've got the triple rear lights, emulating the front lights, of course, with that triple design. We've got the VZ badge, we've got the Cupra logo illuminated, and a quad tailpipe exhaust. So opening it up, it literally took me like a day and a half to find it, but there's the button underneath the light. Pretty spacious with a nice cover as well. Yeah, it's pretty large actually. I would definitely go for this Sports Tourer version. The hatchback, of course, is front wheel drive, and this Sports Tourer is four-wheel drive. That's why you get some extra power. And this is the EA 888 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. In the hatchback you basically get VW Golf GTI Club Sport spec, and in this Sports Tourer version you basically get Golf R power. So this is 333 horsepower. It's a very annoying thing to say. 420 newton meters of torque, four-wheel drive with the torque splitter rear differential, so it actually has a drift mode. 4.8 seconds 0 to 100, 250 km/h top speed, without the option to go for a higher top speed, which you can do in a Golf R. So I guess that's a way to differentiate the Cupra Leon and the Golf R. Let's get in. This car also has the optional Sennheiser audio, which is great. Really recommend getting that if you're looking at a Cupra. And well, it's a nice interior. I really like it. I think the design is good. The layout is good. This whole system is good for a mainly touch-based system. It's quite simple. I'm not sure about the whole like color scheme. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing, but everything is very well laid out, I think, and it's very easy to use. Driving modes over there, so you've got individual with the dynamic dampers, so you can go all the way from comfort to Cupra, but you get 3 settings below comfort and 3 settings above Cupra, so you can go even stiffer or even softer, which is really good. So I've got it in comfort -3 right now, with everything else in Cupra, as you can see, well, almost everything. So that means that that is a perfect Autobahn setting. Drift mode over there, Cupra, performance and comfort. So let's go for drift mode. ESC all the way off. Start it up. Now in drift mode you don't get the loudest fake sound, so if I go to Cupra, you get more fake sound. Listen to this. See? You do get a little bit of a burble from the exhaust as well. Let's get going, and we'll head that way so I can show you that drift mode properly, because it's not that easy. But you can feel it immediately. The way the power is distributed, that it's not a rear wheel drive per se, it's just a torque splitting thing going to either one of the rear wheels, and it's sort of over speeding one side to make you turn. And if it's a little bit wet like it is today and you really push it, then it genuinely oversteers, but it's a very weird sensation. Normally when you're in Cupra mode, it uses the diff to sort of turn in your nose to make you understeer less by overspeeding one side of the rear axle, if that makes sense. So it's drying up a little bit already, so we'll see if we can do it. So you can really feel it when you hit the throttle in a corner. It sort of pushes you inwards. So my experience, I've done it a few times now, is that if you do it in first gear and then shift to second, you can actually prolong the slide. No one coming from the left, no one from the right. So that's mid shift or mid slide shift. See, and it will actually oversteer. It's just, you need to be alert and you need to push it. You need to be absolutely sure that you're going to do it, because it just needs a convincing hand, right? It's the car needs to be 100% sure that you want this, basically. But it's very nice. It definitely adds another layer to the car, the fact that you can do it, and the fact that the diff is there to begin with. So first gear, you can also do like bit of a 180. It's pretty good. And you can also feel that the fact that it's sending quite a bit of power to the rear in Cupra mode when you do launch control. So it hooks up now, but when I did a launch earlier, when it was a bit wetter, you could feel just that rear being pushed, and you can feel it still now, but it doesn't spin the wheels. So compared to that hatchback, I actually love the fact that they pulled them apart so far. So you have more power, but you have four-wheel drive. It is, like Cupra said, okay, who's going to buy the hatchback? That customer is going to be a different one. The hatchback customer wants, you know, the most hardcore hot hatch experience that, you know, we can offer, and the sports tour customer probably wants something that is a bit more practical as a daily, but still has a bit of that Cupra edge. And I think they absolutely nailed it with this car. It does feel slightly different, less sharp and less classic old school hot hatchy, which I really liked with that hatchback, but still it goes around corners really well. Don't get me wrong, it's actually set up very well. Yeah, it's super competent, this car, it really is. I like the suspension so much, it's one of my favorite things, and then those brakes, oh. Everything that matters has been set up really well with this car. So braking feel, braking performance, the suspension, the chassis setup is perfect for a car like this. So steering feel is good, it's nicely weighted. Sound, yeah, it's not that impressive, especially under load. When you rev it, you get those little burbles, but I think under load it's really not much. You get little overrun burbles anyway. But yeah, we know that it's very difficult to get anything decent nowadays from a four-cylinder. Let's see. Well, it is fun. You can explore the limits of the car a little bit with that drift mode. You need to get used to it. It just feels slightly weird sometimes. Okay, let's go to Cupra mode now. Full throttle onto the Autobahn. So we're in Cupra suspension, which is of the 15, it's like number 12, I believe. And it's super nice. On the Autobahn, it's really good. It's not too stiff, not too hard and unforgiving. On the B road, it is super nice as well. But when we go to individual, I've got suspension in comfort mode, or -3 comfort. And it just soaks everything up so well. It's nice and dry already here. Oh, is that 269, something like that? This car was coming, you can see it all the way back there. And you can also turn off the sound, engine sound, so you can go for comfort. Have everything else in Cupra mode, just the fake sound is off. This is like your long distance Autobahn setting. Everything in Cupra, suspension in comfort, fake sound off. It's still the same car, it's not any less fast. You just don't have that sound if you don't want it, which is great. It was 259 back there, I think. So we're at 267. This is the limiter actually. Yeah. But I mean, it's relatively quiet. It's fast. It's practical. I think it's quite good looking. I was seriously considering buying one of these a few weeks ago, because I am a father now and I drive old cars generally. So I have a couple of old Volvos with 5 cylinders and turbo 4 cylinders, and sometimes they don't work, and I thought, do I want my wife and my kid in a car that sometimes doesn't work? I don't know. So I was looking at newer cars, and this was actually one of the contenders. But I don't think it's big enough, because I have quite a big dog as well, and then now you have a stroller and a dog, a big dog. I don't think it's big enough. But I really like these Cupra sports tours. think the sound is a bit better, but you have different stages, so performance gives you a little bit of sound. Cupra a little bit more. Pure is nothing at all. It's like you're a conductor of an orchestra, but then in a car. So 100 to 200, I measured a 1218, which is slightly faster than the hatchback Cupra. Not as fast as the Golf R we measured, the station wagon version. But it's not far off, I think, so I actually prefer the Cupra over the Golf R because this is a little bit less boring, if you ask me. I think it looks good, it's practical, it's comfortable, it's quick. What's not to love? It's a really big shame that we don't get it in the Netherlands, because it's a very, very good car. So, as you can see, that's the border, 1 kilometer away. That means that the fun is over. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You can check out this review of the hatchback on the right here. You can check out this playlist of reviews. Make sure you subscribe by clicking the big button in the middle, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye.